So they're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
How I'm playing today.
From the 40 now on second down. Wilson, that's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, what you do when nothing works? That's going to do when nothing works.
They run it with Carson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be run down. It looks like right at the 40.
That's for now, so until you get down. Trust me. You ain't the same.
Throwing is Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
You say methodics?
Getting him involved early.
You feel like
you don't know what methodics is.
Or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, and they want him involved, just as you said.
Talking to me?
They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they
You
must
talking
like
to
the
me?
matchups they're getting.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 the first. How about to start throwing the football? 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it, and oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. On first down, Carson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Being chased out left. And he's got his target. That's more. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Wilson on the keeper. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson taking it in. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Jason Myers to kick off. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
What's that, Color?
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
Color,
line.
what'd you say? You got him?
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with the pick. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense thankful, I'm sure, of the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Carson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column. Well, we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. That's going to set them back 5 yards. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Carson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Somebody's in trouble.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is Carson.
And a nice job to break free with 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. And they'll let their fullback try and push it. It's a game of 4, and it gives them the first.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1. You think, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
Carson, and they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
Man, come on, man. Damn. Fuck, man.
13 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back there and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
You got to do. Don't worry about your hands, though. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was in a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's his first catch, and good for 15 and a first down. Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. Business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, this will be McFarland. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Well, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
About warning,
and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5.
All about warning.
The 3. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimension on the smaller side, he's counting on...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
All about who won it and how much.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked about one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting
Give
to
me the
try
ball.
to get to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson steps away to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fields this way up at the 17. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those putting those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He's got his man on the crossing route. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing there the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days go by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
You like what you see when I do this shit.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Roethlisberger. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he fires one incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. They'll run with McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown. Steelers. Anthony McFarland. His 2nd touchdown. And the Steelers are an
strong
what I want. I
away
just
from tying this
bring
thing
the
up.
same type of football you play.
He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that third touchdown.
Producer Christian McLeod likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this, he's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Dude, don't do that. Don't you do that. Your ass definitely don't do that. You slow as fuck. Don't you do that shit.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over.
You do that shit more than anybody I know. Worse than Hall. You worse than Hall. You worse than Hall.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14
show you ain't
following
nothing.
the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah, nah.
Not much to speak
Nothing.
of. Call it a 1 yard
Come on, run it
gain
back.
up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right
Out of bounds,
sideline.
Tuck.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Man, come on, man. Damn.
So how about that for a changeover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Oh.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you guys know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch.
Woo-wee. Boy, that cover 6. Fuck.
Mobility in quarterbacks all the time. That's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. There's the sneak with Wilson. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Man, come on. Damn. I'm okay with it.
Another shot
I
from
hear
the
you.
one on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown.
They do not let you touch him.
Russell Wilson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it and live to fight another down.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. They go play action here on first down. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
It's second and 8.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep fighting.
Now the Steelers use first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The drive continues as they
excuse me.
Here's first and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him. It's another first down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This will be inside the 10. It's inside the 10. Knocked down at the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards. McFarland running out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were hoping to get in there, get the score, and get this thing in overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed.
Listen, I never saw that motherfucker dripping forward.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Wilson wants to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. That's on the middle of the field. And a few too many bodies in there got hurt.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second. Charles, why didn't they just take a knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for no reason. We've seen it happen in college. How about in the NFL? Miracle in the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball caught free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game. 1978. I think it was in November.
They run again with Carson. He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Because he's not humble right now.
2nd down and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I'll be back on after I'm done eating. Have my controller's charger.
Taking out the game.